Okay, welcome to the commentary for Solve a Problem. Just going to talk a little bit about this article and about my experience with these ideas. So, the article focuses on this idea of solving a problem, and more specifically, the idea of becoming an expert at solving a specific kind of problem. This idea of specific is important because sometimes, I think a lot of times, people try to do too much in their job or with their business. They try to do too much, but we can't be good at everything. And also, even if we are good at everything, we can't communicate our special quality about everything. Let me tell you what I mean by that. It's really talking about marketing here, marketing and advertising, really. But it's true for a job too. So this idea is that people have a small ability to think about you and or your business, right? So usually they think of one or two qualities, one or two adjectives, one or two ideas, strong ideas about your business or about you. Okay, more than that, and people are confused. They don't remember. So you need to be really remarkable. You need to be really good at one or two things. You can be good at other things also, it's okay. But you need to be super good at one or two things. And not just things. When I say things, I mean problems, solving problems. So in this article, I talk about my example. That for me, I'm really good at solving the problem of speaking English well. The problem is people cannot speak English well. They can't speak fast. They can't understand fast. Right? They know all these grammar rules. They studied in school. You give them a grammar test, they get a good score. Yay. If they have time, they can read slowly, maybe even faster, and they can use a dictionary if necessary. So they can read, they can understand reading. But the problem is most people cannot speak well, most students, right? That's the big problem. That's the one that I see most of all. Some people can speak great. Okay, they don't need me, right? So I decided this is the problem I want to solve. This is the problem I will be an expert at solving. It's also important to decide what you will not do. In fact, that's just as important, right? Sometimes people, we think, oh, I will do this, but you also must say, what will you not do? I decided I would not teach reading and writing. Now, writing is a big problem also, right? A lot of students need help writing. It's a problem. It's a very big problem. It's a common problem. But I decided, it's too different than speaking. It's a very different kind of problem. Solving the speaking problem is very different, uses different methods than solving the writing problem. And I decided, okay, I'm not going to try to do everything because then I won't be a true expert at anything, right? I'll be like every other English teacher. Almost every English teacher, they try to do everything. They try to teach reading, they try to teach grammar, they try to teach writing and speaking and listening. Right? They're trying to do everything, and in fact, they do nothing well. Everything is just so-so. Everything is, you know. Not bad, not good, just kind of medium, average, normal. Being normal is a formula to fail in business. If you're normal, if you are average, if you are good but not remarkable, you're invisible. Nobody will talk about you, right? Nobody will care about you. You will not have excited customers. You want the opposite of normal, right? You want to be different, special. Now, when you're special, sometimes there are problems. Not everybody will like you. So, in this article, I talk about my bosses. So, my students loved me, most of my students, not all, but most. They really loved my approach. Why? Well, because I was focusing on their number one problem. I was focusing on this speaking problem, and that's what they wanted to learn. But my bosses did not like my method. They wanted me to do everything, right? They wanted me to be normal. Bosses like normal. Bosses are usually afraid, right? Anyone who has a job, they know what I'm talking about. You know, look at your job. Is your boss an exciting person who wants you to do new things, try new ideas, be really super great at something? Does your boss encourage you to try new things? Is your boss happy when you fail? If you tried something interesting and you fail, is your boss say, "Good job, I'm glad you failed. That was a good idea. Now try something else"? If so, well, you're lucky. You have a special boss. But most bosses don't do that, right? If you fail, your boss yells at you, your boss is upset. Um, Mostly your boss tells you to follow the rules. Follow the rules, follow the rules. Be normal, be normal, be normal. That's how you make your boss happy. Follow the rules, be the same. That's not how you succeed. That's not how you get big success. That's small, small success. If you're a business owner, well, then you definitely can't do this because you're going to fail. You're going to have big problems if you are normal. I see this all the time. Everywhere I see this. For example, in San Francisco, my neighborhood, um, on my street, we always have new businesses coming and going, right? They come, they open, everybody's happy, but then 1 year later they close. What happened? Why did the business fail? Well, usually it's because they're boring. Not because they're bad, right? They're usually okay, they're usually good, but they're always normal, they're average. For example, they open a restaurant, but the food is just the same. You know, they open a Thai restaurant. It's the same as every other Thai restaurant in San Francisco. So, why should I go to the restaurant? I already have another restaurant I like. Why should I change if the new one is the same? I'm not going to change my habit unless it's closer or something, but I'm not going to go to a new place unless it has something interesting, special. Now, my favorite Thai restaurant, for example, it's different than the other ones. What's different? Well, it's much spicier, right? The other Thai restaurants, all the other Thai restaurants, it's the same. They're not spicy. They think, "Oh, Americans don't like spicy food." But this one restaurant, it's called Thai House. Thai House decided to be different. They decided, "We're going to cook real Thai food like you find in Thailand. Really spicy. We're not going to be boring like everybody else. We don't care if some Americans don't like us. You know, maybe some customers will complain, it's too spicy, too spicy. We don't care. We don't care. We are going to be different." So, what happened? What happened? They opened, right? And people come to the restaurant. Some American people come, and the food is too spicy. They complain, "Oh my god, this food is too hot. It's too spicy." Then what happens? They go home. They talk to their friends. They say, "Oh, I went to this new Thai restaurant, but my god, the food is so spicy." Well, guess what happens? Some of those friends like spicy food. Some of those friends think, "Oh, well, I'll try it. That's interesting. It's really extra spicy. It must be different." So they go and they try it. And they like it. Why? Because they liked spicy food. And it's spicy. Yummy. What happens next? They tell other friends, "Hey, this Thai restaurant, it's not like the other ones. It's really, really spicy. You should try it." People talk about it. Why do they talk about it? Because it's different. Something else happens. Thai people who live in San Francisco, they go to this restaurant and it tastes good. It's more like real Thai food. It's more like food in Thailand. And they think, "Oh, this is great." The other restaurants, they suck. They're terrible. The food is boring. This one's really good. They tell all their Thai friends, "Try this restaurant. It's spicy. It's good." What happens next? What happens next is lots of Thai people go to this restaurant. So, American people, they're walking by. They look in the window. What do they see in this restaurant? They see a lot of Thai people. A lot of Thai people in this one restaurant. And they think, "Oh, wow. Look at all the Thai people. This must be real Thai food. Look, it must be good. So many Thai people in here. It must be good." So they try it and they talk about it. If they hate it, they talk about it. If they love it, they talk about it. And so this restaurant is super successful. Always crowded. They're open like until midnight. It's fantastic. They have a great business. They're doing very well. They're opening in a new location. I think they have 2 or 3 locations now. I'm sure they're making lots of money. They're doing very well. Why? Well, because they solved a problem. What problem did they solve? They solved the problem of boring food, right? This no spices. They solved this problem of boring Thai food with no spice. Now, is that a problem? Well, it is for Thai people. Thai people think it's a problem. If you're a Thai person and you live in San Francisco, it's a problem. It's a problem. I can't find real Thai food. All the restaurants, they're so boring, no spices. Then you have this new restaurant. It's not boring. Problem solved. I'm going to talk about it to everybody. So that's what happens. That's how you become successful. It's one example. What about the business that fails? The opposite happens, right? They're boring. They open a Thai restaurant in my neighborhood, and the food is the same as every other Thai restaurant. They're afraid. They're afraid people will complain. "Oh, American people don't like spicy." So they don't use spices. So an American person goes to the restaurant and they eat there. And there's nothing special. It's not bad, but it's not great. So maybe they like it. They like it. But do they tell their friends? Probably not. They probably don't talk about it. Even if they like it, even if they come back again and again, they probably don't tell their friends, "Oh, wow, this restaurant, it's terrible," or "It's great." Right? It's just normal. Nobody talks about normal. Nobody talks about average. So the new restaurant, they have a hard time getting new customers, right? They don't get a lot of new customers. They have some. Maybe they make a little money. Maybe it's a little successful, but not so successful. Doesn't do very well. And eventually, they probably close the business. Or maybe they continue year after year, just making a little bit, a little bit stressful about money, never really successful. That's what usually happens. People are afraid, so they play it safe. People play it safe. They do what's normal. They're afraid to be an expert at solving a problem. They're afraid to be special. They're afraid to do just one thing. You can't be afraid. If you're in a job, you can't be afraid of your boss. Okay? Your boss will not like what you do sometimes if you become an expert at solving a problem. He'll want you or she'll want you to do things that you think are not important. So don't listen to your boss. It's the same with your customers. Some customers will love you, some will hate you. That's good. With Effortless English, most of my students love me, but some students really hated my teaching. Which ones? Well, students who wanted grammar, who like to take tests, who are focused on tests, grammar. They hate Effortless English. They hate my teaching, right? I don't do what they want me to do. I don't teach them grammar rules. I don't teach them about tests and how can I use this question and how can I do the TOEFL? How can I get 5 points here? I don't do that. Also, students who really want to focus on writing, they don't like Effortless English either because I don't focus on writing. That's okay. There are other writing teachers. They can find another writing teacher. I'm happy. That's fine. So it's okay because other people love me. And those are the ones who want to speak well and understand. There's the ones who want to speak fast. They want to speak automatically. They want to understand fast. They want to understand automatically. And they love my approach. It's different. It's not normal. It's not average. So you have to think about this. You have to become serious. You have to decide. Are you going to solve a problem, one or two problems only, and be great at it? Or are you going to play it safe and be average and try to do everything so-so? It's an important decision, very important decision. This decision will decide whether you become very successful and have the life you dream about, or whether you have a boring, normal, disappointing life. Think very carefully about this decision. I hope you'll decide to solve a problem and to do it in a great, fantastic, interesting, remarkable way. I hope you'll be passionate about solving a problem. I hope you'll become famous for solving this one problem. I know you can do it, and I hope you will. Good luck.